Hi guys, welcome back. I'm Shivanti. I'm finally here. I thought this day would never come and I would never see the world again because it's been like 10 days or more than that since I filmed my first video after delivery. And after that, only now I got some time to film this with a little bit of motivation and everything. Anyway, I'm here now, and in case if you guys are following me on Instagram, you might know. If not, let me tell you guys, I actually delivered a baby boy, yes, on February 2nd, and I underwent a C-section. Never thought that this would be this hard. Anyway, today's video is all about my delivery story and my life after delivery. But even before I start with the video, I wanted to let all the free advice lovely aunties to know one thing. I love my boy. I love my baby boy. He's the apple of my eye, heartbeat, my blood, everything. But still, sometimes I feel really hard. Okay, sometimes, most of the times I find it to be very hard. And also I missed putting makeup a lot, and that's why I did this. Nice, huh? Don't look at me like that. Instead of looking after your baby, is this what you're sitting and doing? Yes, sometimes. See, you have to do all these monkey business to keep yourself sane sometimes, okay? Starting off with the actual story, I'll just apply a little bit of lipstick. I'll just apply some lipstick because as you can clearly see, I have nothing on my lips. I've been actually wanting to try this particular lipstick for the longest time because it's going viral on the internet. So that's what I'm going to be using today. And this is by far a unique lipstick that I've ever used or heard of. It's the Stays 929 lipstick. I got my hands on this finally. I've been having this in my cart for a very long time, but I was waiting for an opportunity to start filming again so that I could show it to you guys. But finally now I got the opportunity to work with them. So you basically get, this is the packaging. By the way, I really love the packaging. So you get 3 different shades in one lipstick for rupees 449, and get 3 different shades for rupees 449. I feel it's such a steal for 3 shades. I don't think every time you have to pay the whole price to get one particular lipstick because it's always on discount or some kind of offer, so you could get it in even cheaper price. It's transfer proof, waterproof, and stays on your lips for 12 hours, unlike other bullet lipsticks which claims to stay for a long time, but then it doesn't. This one really does. Apply this on your lips, leave it on for 90 seconds without disturbing it, and then you're good to go. It's transfer proof. It's transfer proof. It's very pigmented. So this particular shade is called Brick Pink, and this is one of my favorite shades from the range. See? Also, it doesn't dry out your lips because it has avocado oil to, nourish your lips. One shade from the lipstick Brick Pink. I'll show you guys the other shade. It really doesn't come off that easily. It's going to be the next shade from the same lipstick. This is a little bit brighter than the other one, and this is what you get when you mix both the shades. I just love it. Caramel Rose. The color payoff is excellent. So nice, no? And this is the mix of both the shades. Scarlet Whisper. Since it was looking a little pale on me, I used a liner to elevate the color, and now look how beautiful the shade looks. And this is the next shade, and I'm completely in love with it. And this is the mix of both the shades. I take my words back. This lipstick is my favorite from the entire range, and this is called Scarlet Whisper. It looks so pretty. This particular lipstick comes in 5 different shades, and it's obviously a thumbs up, a big thumbs up from me. And in case if you guys want to buy any of this, you can use my coupon code Shivanti2024 to get additional discounts and offers. Please check the description for links and other details. And now let's get on with the delivery story. It all started on January 31st when I saw the brown discharge from my VV. It was all mushy and everything. They call it the show, okay? So when you see that, your labor pain is somewhere around the corner. It's just 3 or 4 days away from my due date. So as soon as I spotted this brown discharge, I informed my mom, and my mom, she asked me to get ready and everything so that as soon as the pain starts, we could go and get admitted. And as soon as I spotted this brown discharge, the first thing that I did was to take a brush in one hand and Harpic on the other hand and go wash my toilet. Hi, it's actually the next day. Don't even get me started by asking why my baby became a little clingy. So where did I stop yesterday? Kakus cleaning. Yeah, the first thing that I did after spotting that brown discharge was to go and sincerely wash my toilet. Why, Sivandi Apina? I seriously don't know why, only God knows why. So I started washing my toilet very sincerely, and after washing the toilet, I went and took bath, got ready, adukapra went downstairs to be with my parents, actually waiting for the pain to start, okay? And all these things happened at around 11:30 in the morning, and we waited till night. Wait பண்ணிக்கிட்டே இருக்கும், but no pain. I mean, I was getting contractions now and then, but it wasn't that frequent and it wasn't that painful, okay? So I got bored and went to sleep, and then my mom came and very kindly offered to sleep with me that night because anything could happen anytime, right? But I have a problem sleeping with someone beside me. Then how did you get pregnant, Sivandi? Abdina, see, basically if I'm sleeping with someone else, I have to be very cautious on where I put my hands and legs, okay? But if I'm sleeping with my husband, I don't have to be that cautious. I don't have to fear that people would judge me. I can just throw my hands and legs wherever I want, even on him. He won't care. But that fellow is a very... Yeah, that fellow is a very, very cunning and clever fellow. He'll wait for the right time, and as soon as he finds out that I've completely dozed off, he'll touchy-wotify my legs and he'll put his legs on me, and in the middle of the night I'll be wandering in my sleep. Why is my body suddenly getting very, very heavy? What happened to me? I'll be sweating all over, okay? And then I would have realized that this happened. And you know what? He'll just wait for the time for me to go and use the washroom in the middle of the night, and then when I come back from the washroom, he'll just occupy the entire bed, and it's really, really hard for me to push him aside or push him to his side in his sleep, and he'll literally sleep like one onion pakoda. He'll be all over the place. So that's the reason why I didn't want my mom to come and sleep with me. I asked her to go and sleep in her room itself, but she didn't listen. She was very much worried, so she slept with me here in my bedroom. But I don't know why I became very, very uncomfortable at the end in the sense before the pain started. Not just because she's sleeping with me, it's also because my body, it was very difficult for me to manage my body. It became very, very uncomfortable for me to lie down. So throughout the night, I was just sitting in that corner. And through the night, the frequency of the contraction also increased, not that much, but to an extent, okay? And the pain also intensified, not to a point where it was unbearable. I was able to bear it, but it actually intensified. So 6 o'clock in the morning, I think my mom contacted the doctor, and the doctor asked me to come and get admitted at the hospital. So at around 10:30, I went to the hospital and got admitted in the hospital, I guess. Now, in case if you're pregnant and gonna be mom soon, please don't watch this. And also, in case if you're a pussycat like me who's scared of pregnancy, delivery, all that, please don't watch this. So the doctor came in and he said, don't worry, Shivanthi, I'm just gonna see how much you have dilated. Nothing to worry, it's just gonna be a little uncomfortable, that's it. And that only I found out that something is wrong. When we were little, our parents used to fool us. No, come, I'll get you ice cream, they'll take us to the doctor. And even after going to the doctor, without leaving our faith, we will be like, doctor ice cream kudka poraru, adukapradha theriyo doctor won't give ice cream, doctor will only give injection. Shivanthi, we already know, only you don't know anything because you are an idiot. I was always an idiot. Only that in my case, it's not ice cream, it's mutta puffs, egg puffs. Come Sivandi, I'll get you mutta puffs, they'll take me to the doctor. Adu hospital canteen, they'll get me egg puffs, it seems. That also I'll believe and go. So the doctor came in, let his fingers inside. TMI, disclaimer. So that's how basically they check how much someone has dilated. So he let his fingers inside, and only after I started bleeding, my mom realized that he's not just checking how much I've dilated, he's also doing a procedure called stretch and sweep. It's basically something to, induce labor pain. They'll reach to your cervix and kind of stimulate it. I don't want to get into details because it will be... So in case if you guys want, you can Google it. I've personally never experienced such a pain ever in my life. Again, everybody's pain tolerance is different, so don't compare your level of pain tolerance with me. Probably I'm a pussy, as I said in the beginning of the video, and you have such a good pain tolerance. That is different. But for me, it was too much because I've never experienced something like this or something even similar to this in the past. So it was too much for me. It was literally traumatizing for me, and I was pleading my mom to ask the doctor to stop the procedure. And after the procedure got over, the doctor said that I cooperated really, really well, because so many patients, out of pain, they'll kick him, they'll spit at him, and some people will curse him, but I cooperated very, very well, it seems. I actually felt very proud of myself. My mom was actually beside me throughout the procedure. She was actually in the medical field. She was working in the same hospital, okay? Yeah, she retired last year, so she was working in the same hospital and everything. So she guided me throughout the procedure. Shivanthi, keep your posture like this, your legs like this, your back like this, and in my head, Shivanthi, olunga cooperate pannide, இல்லனா they'll do it again. இல்லனா எனக்கு மட்டும் என்ன ஆசையா கதற காலை இப்படி வச்சிட்டு உட்காரணும்னு. Anyway, I got very good from the doctor. And then for your reference, I'll keep a picture of how you should keep your legs while that procedure is done. Again, in case if you're a pussycat like me, don't watch this video and don't get scared, okay? That got over, and after the procedure was done, my contractions started coming in frequently. And after like few minutes or few hours later, ஒரு மயான அமைதி, graveyard silence, no pain, no contractions, no nothing, and I was so scared to death that the doctor will come back and do the procedure again, but they won't do it again, it seems. By the way, when he was doing the procedure the first time, he also checked how much I've dilated. I was dilated like 2.2 centimeters, something like that, okay? And then after that, my brother's friend came in. She is an OG doctor, and in case if you guys didn't know, even my brother is a doctor. So she came in and she said, doctor has an idea of doing a procedure which is pretty similar to this stretch and sweep. Again, my heart literally stopped. Adenada procedure அப்படினு பார்த்தா it's something called ARMA. What is that, mummy? I asked my mummy, and my mummy was like, nothing ma, nothing to worry about. சும்மா சொல்லிட்டு போறாங்க. And she was like, Shivanthi, you know that I won't lie. And I was like, ஏன்டா ரெண்டு பேரும் இப்படி பண்றீங்க, நானே வலியில இருக்க, someone tell the truth. அதே மாதிரி the doctor came and said with the same ice cream story, Shivanthi, we have just come to see how much you have dilated again. It's going to be a little uncomfortable, but it's not going to be painful. And I was like, doctor, no. I heard from Shannon that you're going to do something which is similar to SNS. SNS na stretch and sweep, okay? So you're going to do a procedure which is similar to SNS. And he was like, okay. Is it going to be painful, doctor? And how will the doctor say that it is going to be painful? He was like, it's not going to be that painful. I mean, it's not going to be as painful as SNS. So it is going to be painful. Not like SNS. We're just going to let a forceps inside and rupture a membrane, basically breaking your water. The minute they kept my legs in position, this position, okay, so this position, my entire body started shivering even before the procedure started. From the experience that I had from SNS, it was shivering like anything. The procedure got the procedure got over, and I got a very good certificate from the doctor. Again, very good cooperation abdittu. Anyways, it got over, and again, I thought breaking water means the water will come out like how they show it in movies, but damn, that's not the case. How much water is inside? Like literally you can build a dam around it. Anyway, after getting that procedure done, they also induced pain, and also, you know, I got the epidural injection. And the pain in the injection pain la onnume illa, you'll basically get the injection over here in your lower back, okay? Yeah, body adukku mela, like it wasn't reacting well with the injection, so they couldn't give the entire dose of epidural. All this pain for what? For giving vaginal birth, okay? And as time went by, my contraction also grew stronger and stronger, but every time my contraction became stronger and stronger, my baby's heartbeat started dropping. The doctor got a bit concerned about the whole situation. He thought that it could be because the cord got around the baby's neck, so it's not good for the baby, so we had to go for an emergency C-section. The doctor apologized to me very sweetly, but what could he do? You know, he did his best so that I could deal with the baby normally, but it didn't happen. So as soon as they said that I'm going to have C-section, I was like, I'm never going to make it alive, because I've never been to an operation theater before. This was the first time, and I was so terrified. I was just frozen. I wasn't reacting to anyone or anything. Somewhere around 4 a.m. they took me to the theater. My mom and my husband were with me. I just wanted to take like one last look at my mom and husband, because that's it, I'm not going to make it alive. End of Sivanthi. And I told my husband, like, if you want, you can do second marriage update. And he was like, summa iridi nee vera. And you know what, like with so much pain, I'm looking at him, and after everyone went out, he slowly came to me and he was like, come on baby, you can do it. Update, he's coming to give me high five. Ayyo, somebody take me away from my husband to deal with him. This pregnancy pain itself is so much better. Please take me to the operation theater. That is how I literally felt when he came to give me high five. Anyway, after that, so much happened. I think the video is already getting super long. I don't think I would be able to continue after this. So shall we do a part 2? Like, in case if you guys want a part 2, please let me know that in the comment section down below, because nobody to watch. I cannot do part 2 and all. So please let me know in case if you guys want me to do a part 2 on this. And very important, I felt very blessed to have such wonderful people at the hospital around me to take care of me. They'd be either someone my mom had worked with, or it would be my brother's colleagues or classmates. They'll be like, hey, that's Vatson's sister, hey, that's Bala ma'am's daughter. I felt very grateful. I felt very privileged. And in case anybody who helped me at the hospital is watching this video, thank you so much, because some of the nurses came up to me and they said that they watch my videos. So yeah, thank you so much. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for hanging on till the end, in case if you did. And also thank you so much for putting up with me, like taking breaks in between videos and everything. So yeah, thank you. Adukapro, like, share and subscribe. That's it. Tata.